Have you seen Cyril Ramaphosa lately? The man looks like the proud grandparent of a 12 million rand oryx calf. He resembles a convict, unexpectedly released from solitary confinement. He now inhabits the penthouse suite in a 7-star Dubai hotel. For most politicians, being thrashed as thoroughly as Ramaphosa was last June would be the low point in a career of low points, a humiliating tumble that even the sharpest analysts failed to anticipate. The ANC tumbled from 57.5% to 40.18% in the space of one election cycle and lost the parliamentary majority they'd enjoyed since the advent of local franchise. This being South Africa, Ramaphosa wasn't fired for this felonious act of political malpractice. Instead, he assembled what was branded, rather hilariously, a government of national unity. This was meant to evoke the soaring days following the end of apartheid, as if losing an election is some kind of historical accomplishment. In reality, what Ramaphosa needed was a coalition that loosely stapled his faction of the ANC, let's call them the aspirant technocrats, to a handful of parties that would get him as close to a parliamentary majority as possible. In doing so, he shut down his enemies in the ANC, pacified the opposition, and crafted for himself a best-case government that had no choice but to do its job. There is much that can still go wrong, and even more that certainly will go wrong. In the meantime, give Ramaphosa this much. He made lemonade out of lemons. The squeeze, however, has barely started. When it does, we know how proficient he is at gawping in mute shock. But in the context of South African politics, Ramaphosa has once again proved that the real winners are the losers.